I've seen people that entered a relationship and started to lose weight. Do you understand what I'm saying? Literally started losing weight because of the stress. 31-year-old, you are doing 4 months inside a relationship, you already have gray hair. I pray you will take what I'm saying very serious today. So let's look at an example. Want to look at the life of Samson. Now, why am I showing us the life of Samson? If you're in a toxic relationship, I will help you identify it. And I'll tell you, all I can do is encourage you to come out. But the problem is not that you are there. The problem is that you might be there again. So, I want to show you the life of Samson so that you understand that you just might be getting the relationship you deserve. There is a way you'll be running your life. There are components that will be in your life. There is a particular kind of people that will be coming your way. And if you notice it's in cycle, it's not devil, it's behavioral pattern. Open your eyes. It's not my village people. Are you here? Okay. So let's see how we can deal with the roots. Yes, there is an abuser. But there is a prey that abusers identify. If you are a guy, you bear me witness. If you are talking to a girl, in 10 minutes, you know the one you can sleep with. Boys, I want you to be honest. If I'm correct, raise your hand. If you are talking to a girl in 10... Boys, if what I'm saying is correct, I want these girls to know. Let's help them. Raise your hand. Can you see that? You know I've been outside. I didn't just collect mic. So I know what I'm saying. There is a way they can check you out. The way you are talking. You say, no road here. This one will take time. This one is tonight. Yes. And one of the ways is oversharing. I can be real with you. Even if you say no. It's my job. Let's look at the life of Samson. I want to show you components because he had that thing. He had that problem of always being in a toxic relationship. So let's look at his life and let's see what we can pick so we can get the solution. He's supposed to be a judge with his people. He will be going to... So Delilah can be a man. If it is something wrong that you like. I put it like this. She represents what you want that God says is not good for you. That's Delilah. Delilah is a situation that exploits your weakness to aid you to self-destruct. Delilah is a situation that exploits your weaknesses to aid you to self-destruct. We can all see that this was a toxic relationship because she was with Samson for money, to manipulate him and to bring him down. Don't mistake it. Because you are in love doesn't mean they are in love with you. Wake up. Are you getting this? Don't sleep. Wake up. Because you are in love doesn't mean they love you. Don't worry, if they really get to know me, they've known you. But why was she able to do this? Because of how Samson was. So how was Samson? Number one, he had no accountability in his life. There was no voice over him. His parents even could not talk to him. Samson was so powerful, he used his power to kill himself. You know that thing is what destroys Solomon. What's the difference between Solomon and David? David had Nathan. There is not one place in the Bible where anybody advised Solomon. He was the smartest. Once you start running your life like that, no voice over you, you know everything. There was no voice over him. Even his parents could not talk to him. Delilah was not his first Delilah. I will show you. He had this same problem. This thing was a pattern in his life. This was not the first girl that brought him. Delilah was not the first girl that brought him there. She was the second. That means there is a way Samson was. Before you blame the abuser, the abused is behaving like, come and abuse me. Let's read. 1 to go. Said to him, is there no woman among the daughters of your brethren or among all my people that you must go and... Are you seeing that? That get her for me, for she pleases me well. Another translation says, for she is right in my eyes. She is the one for me. So, listen. What is correct is what he feels is correct. Number 1, no accountability. We have to run because of time. Number 2, he was indisciplined. He did whatever he wanted without restriction. He broke his consecration. Now, if you read number 6, because of time, if you read number 6, 1 to 7, he was a Nazarite. Let's look at Judges 13, verse 5. So at least you see that. And then when you read number 6, 1 to 7, it can make sense. Judges 13, verse 5. Let's read in concert, friends. 1 to go. For behold, you shall conceive and bear a son, and no razor shall come upon his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite to God from the womb. Yes? No, go back. We have not finished that one. Is your name something? So he was a Nazarite. And then you find the Nazarite's vow in Numbers 6, 1 to 7. So it's not about stopping something. It's about dealing with self-control. And a time will have to come in your life where you have to ask yourself, when is enough enough? Because if I cannot control my appetite, really, when do I say, okay? This thing is what made a wise man a fool. Why do you have 700 wives? He doesn't know how to say no. He can't put stop to it. Is that it? He can't control that appetite. A time will come, you have to sit down and say, wait, this thing is, no, enough is enough. This is how far I want to go. In fact, true freedom is mastery of liberty in a jurisdiction. Madness is to get whatever you want and do whatever you like. If you feel like being naked now, you go outside, you are being mad. You can't just, I don't know how people live like this. Okay, you are free to watch. Are you free to stop? So are you free? I can do whatever I want. No problem. Stop. Then you realize you are not free. See what this guy was doing. See, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him and tore the lion apart as one who had torn apart a young goat. Though he had nothing in his hand, he used his bare hand. He did not tell his father or his mother what he has done. That ability thing there. Yes. And he went down and talked with woman. And she pleased Samson well. Look at the next verse. After some time, when he returned to get her, he turned aside to see the carcass of the lion. And behold, a swarm of bees and honey were in the carcass. Why did the Bible say carcass? Because it was dead and he wasn't supposed to touch it. Look at what this man did. And he went and touched the lion, took the honey, and started eating on the road. And you say this kind of person will not be in a toxic relationship. Are you getting what I'm saying? Listen, this is the way you can come out. It's not a sensual thing. Nobody can be free if they don't want to be free. There is a difference between deliverance and casting out of devils. If you don't understand this thing I'm saying, you will be falling down in church, dirtying your clothes, and you'll be carrying more demons. KJV, Luke 4 verse 18. So you understand what we're saying. Didn't the word say, you shall know the truth, and it shall make you free? So deliverance is being exposed to a body of revelation. He says, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted. To what? You preach deliverance. You preach deliverance. So it's not an essential thing. Like, okay, these are the steps. You have to decide that there is a way. Listen, this life is action and reaction. Why am I always in this situation? Maybe there is something I'm doing that I have to change drastically. And once you make that switch, you are free. So the guy went and started eating honey. He touched dead things. No wine, no drink. They are not supposed to drink strong wine. I've asked you before, how is it that you are on somebody's laps and they were shaving your head and you did not feel it? The only explanation is that he was drunk. Once he would drink like that, he would find himself to Delilah's place. Go and put his head there. You carry your head on Delilah's laps. Razor is coming. Judges 16, 1-3, you see that he was sleeping around. He was sleeping with a woman that was not his wife. You see another trait there, emotional attachment without discernment. He went to fall in love with who he shouldn't fall in love with. They are telling you now, everybody is telling you, this person does not make sense. What are you doing with this person? They are telling you, your parents are telling you, your friends are telling you, everybody is telling you. They don't know what they are saying because you are in love. You don't know how I feel. If everybody is saying check again, why not check again? This person is saying this thing. This person is saying this thing. This person is saying. There are some people that have come to meet me and they said, the girl said, I said, are you that desperate? This guy, this person, is him. It was from somebody I saw that thing, that actually desperation deadens discernment. Because in your right senses, there is no way, I know you. You can't choose this person. And that thing starts with scarcity mindset. That's the root of that thing, scarcity mindset. That if I miss this one, another one will not come. Listen, if you miss Elijah, God has 7,000 other prophets. So because it's not Elijah, do you get what I'm saying here? That's scarcity mindset. Now let me use this one. Oh. And also, don't try to play smart. Now, let me be with this one now because I don't want to be lonely. When the real person I want comes, then I'll release him. God doesn't pour new wine in old wineskin. What you are doing is called delay. If you were God, the way you are running your life, will you give somebody like you your child? I've told you, there are some people that are praying to God. God, give me a husband. He said, God forbid. We are not collecting any man from you. And some men too, God, give me wife. You? Emotional attachment without discernment. There is something to learn from Adam. Goat is beautiful, but it's not the bone of my bone. I would rather be single than pig dog. If I don't see bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, it's not it. You have waited too long. Don't settle now. Abby, if you have come this far, why now pick something that you say, after all this, the day is the best you can? If you love it, I love it for you. An unhealthy familiarity with danger. Adventure is not recklessness or carelessness. Adventure is not recklessness or carelessness. And I'm talking to you. Because many Christian guys, they want Cardi B, but they want her in tongues. The girls is Chris Brown body, but it's Apostle Seman. Another thing that Samson had, which all of us is so obvious, is oversharing. You have to understand that when you tell people all the things you went through, there is a balance of transparency. And trust must be earned. When you tell somebody how your ex abused you, you just told them all the things that you can take. If somebody did it before, they know that when you get to a vulnerable place with them, they can also do it and get away with it. To make it practical, you have decided that this next relationship, you don't want to sleep around. Don't go there and be saying things like, they use me, we're having so much sex. Now they know. Oversharing. Some people talk too much. You give people the equipments to exploit you. Oversharing. This thing is the secret of your life. Samson, why are you telling Delilah? This thing is supposed to be between you, your father, your mother, and God, Jehovah. You went and told a Philistine because you are in love. God said, keep it as a secret. He's not wise, Abi. You know what the Bible says about your sins? He puts it in the sea of forgetfulness. In other words, he's telling you, do what I've done. Forget. When you get to the point where you now understand this person, the relationship is going a particular way, you have boundaries, you have accountability in place, that's when you can now start talking and saying, if you start too soon, they will hurt you so bad. There are some things you even say, they will not text you again. You say, no, it's disfavor. I pray against every cycle of rejection. Oversharing.